Hello, my name is Matt Kaminsky, and today I will be showing you a quick tutorial on how to make a quick podcast. If you're like me, you want to go through podcasting to get your voice out, especially when something is heard. I always wanted to be a sports announcer, and to me, one way is to get my thoughts out via a podcast. You can not only do podcasts about sports, you can do it about politics, you can do it about any sort of entertainment. It is a great way to get your voice and heard. So anyway, we will be going over three main podcast softwares. The first one is Riverside FM. We will be searching Riverside FM. Okay. As soon as it allows me to. So Riverside FM allows you to go into studios, which is pretty much the same thing as a podcast room. As you can see, I have not started anything yet, but you can well, I will eventually. You can even upgrade your studio for $19 a month, which is a good alternative to help you get more bells and whistles in your podcast. The second company that I want to show you is Podbean. Podcast recording. Nope, that's Riverside. Sorry. Podbean is a way to help you pretty much get to where you are today. So here we have a profile. We can go to our podcast dashboard. We're going to continue with Google. And it's easy to set up your podcast and publish your first episode. There's also an archive here that has an episode list. So if you want to go back and listen to any episodes, you can. There's also a distribution page, which includes the podcast website, apps, and even allows you to give a link to your social media account. Statistics also help you what type of viewers you are getting, so it can help you reach out to more clientele who are using Podbean. And the last one is SoundCloud. SoundCloud, unlike Podbean and Riverside, is free to use and is possibly the most popular of all three. It's usually basically known for music, but you can also do varieties of podcasts on this as well. So anyway, here are some quick tips to help you get to become a podcast. 1, raise your microphone level high. You want to be sure people are able to hear what you are saying and to make sure that you are clear, which brings me to number 2. Make sure to test your microphone. You can't have a podcast without a working microphone. Even if it's not that great, you got to make people hear you. Also, be sure to find a quiet place to do your recording. You don't want any background noise or someone calling you in the middle of a podcast. Be sure to warm up. You don't want to have a frog in your throat or just sound like you wake up. So sing a song or practice out loud to get you ready. Right. Look, here's a script also. Another tip of mine is to make sure you have a script that makes you more prepared, to make sure you are getting ready to what to do. And also, one last thing, make sure you have fun. You always want to talk about a subject you are passionate about. That is the number one thing that goes into being a great podcast producer. Anyway, here are the sources that I've gotten from. I'll put in a link below. Thank you so much. And if you have any more questions, visit www.newmpk.com. That is all, and I hope that you take these steps and proceed to do them.